Okay, we're on Erchin, Perek Vav, Mishnah Hey, fifth Mishnah in the sixth chapter, Masechet Erchin. So we were talking about people who are makdish et nechasehem and ma'arich et atzmam. People who are they give their makdish, their property. I'm going to give all my property to hekdesh, or ma'arich et atzmam. Erko alai. The person says the words erko alai. He has to give, as we've learned, he has to give the amount that appears in the chart in Vayikra Perek Kavzai, based on how old he is and the gender, etc., etc. That's what he has to give. And we also learned that based on that if you have property, then the Beit Din has to come in and evaluate the value of the property. Really interesting question. What happens if something has a certain value if sold alone, but it has potential value if it's sold in a package or at a certain time? Says the Mishnah, whether a person sanctifies his property, or where the person erko alai, who dedicates his value to hekdesh, and lo, so his property does not include, he does not have lo biksut ishto, his wife's clothing, v'lo biksut banav, nor his children's clothing, v'lo bitseva chisava anishma, nor does that include, let's say you have textiles or thread that you, tseva means dye, that you dyed in their name, for his wife or his children. He's preparing clothing for them. Nor does that include the new shoes that he bought for them, or obviously any other property that he bought for them, because it's, even though it's in his property, even though he didn't give it to them, right? As long as you bought it for them, it belongs to them, but therefore it's not included in the hekdesh of your property. Okay? So says the Mishnah. Nonetheless, even though they said, okay, slaves are sold in their ksut, in their clothing, l'shevach. Shevach means for praise or for increased value. Why? If you have a slave and you buy him clothing for 30 dinar, that could increase his value 100 dinar, 100 dinar. So, meaning they're really interesting. Like if you think about it, like you're selling your house. If you redo the kitchen, that could increase the value. So you have to know if this is worth it. But let's say theoretically, if you redo the kitchen, that would increase the value by by more than the value of the kitchen somehow. Or like you have your car. The car looks terrible. A cheap detailing job can increase the value by a lot. So that's the ksut. If you buy a ksut for a small investment, you could reap a large investment. Or a cow, an animal. If you wait for the itlis is the market. I mean, the itlis today is a slaughterhouse or a butchery. Okay, but the itlis was the shuk, the market of the animal sales. I mean, if you sell it now, people don't want them; they're not ready to buy. So whoever's available will buy it at a certain cheaper price. But if you wait to the itlis, to the market day, then it increases in value. Similarly, a jewel. If you take it to the village, to the market, it's worth more. I mean, if I hold it here, that's one thing, but who would do that? Take it to the market, sell it at market prices. So the question is, how much is the shuma? Is it now or at market prices? Says the Mishnah, and lehegdesh ela mikomo b'sha'ato. Hegdesh gets its place. It doesn't get the maximum value. It gets where it is and when it is. Now and at this time and the way it is, the hegdesh can't say, well, you would increase the value. No, hekdesh gets its own value. Okay? Why? Because it says, that day. You shouldn't wait. Kodesh laHashem. Okay, it belongs to Hashem. Mashma kol devar shu kodesh laHashem. Everything that's kodesh laHashem, gudon stam hekdesho levedek habayit. Kulam yudnotnim bayoma miyad. You have to give it right away. You should not be mishaheh. You shouldn't wait, whatever it is, here and now. Why? The Rambam writes the reason is you'll wait, you'll hold on to them. I'm holding on to it in order to increase the value. Of course, what's going to happen? It'll get stolen. You'll lose the money. No, I'm going to save it to the market day. You'll invest it. No, you're going to lose the value. Hekdesh gets what it gets. Some say, Rashi says, the God says something really interesting. Rashi says, what's interesting is the shuma is only, let's say you have this margali, you have this diamond. So the diamond is worth $1,000 if you sell it here and now. If you take it to the market, you get $2,000. So the hekdesh only gets the 1,000. But that means that the owner, the shuma is for 1,000, then can take it to the market and get 2,000, Rashi says, and he gets to keep, he pays the hekdesh its 1,000, and then he'll be able to keep what's left. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kama. Make it a great day.